Welcome back to the Nora Show, everyone. I was not expecting to make this into a two-part video at all. This is the most complex sewing project I've ever done. I have never cut out or drafted, for that matter, a pattern with that many pieces, with that many parts are on the bias, some of it is on the grain, everything is top stitched, this is a high detailed dress, and it's going well. So there's no way I'm going to rush through this trying to meet some sort of fictitious deadline that I created myself. That's not necessary in my life. That's too much stress. So this is a two-parter. This is part 2 of my 1930s little black dress, and this is part of my little black dress through the decades series. So this will be video 3. You know what? Click there. That's the entire playlist, and it's gonna grow because I'm going to sew little black dresses through the decades. Granted, I've been incredibly fickle with all of my sewing goals. So who knows what's gonna happen. I have a box. I'm gonna open the box. This is outside of my normal range of sewing. I have nothing I can wear with this. I hope it fits. It's one of those classics that when you see it, you just go, ooh. I bought it because I don't think I'm ever gonna find anything quite like it ever again. And I really wanted this. I just genuinely didn't think that I would ever find something that looked that pristine ever again to be able to buy it again. And people aren't making reproductions like this, so yeah. Plus it wasn't crazy expensive. Oh, I'm nervous. Man, I hope this is as good as it. Oh. It's perfect. I don't know if I'm in frame. It's perfect. Oh my gosh. Thread there. Goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. This is so amazing. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna ruin my hair. I need to sew a dress for this hat. It fits. And I also need to figure out some 1960s hair. Oh, I am so in. Now it's gonna take me a long. It's just a truck. It's just a truck. It's gonna take me a bit to get to this project. But the hat is here. It fits. I mean, it fits. Okay, 1960s to go with this. That one's coming. You're gonna have to wait for it though. There are other things that are happening first. Okay, next. The 1937 dress. Let me change hats for that. Time to sew, because this hat needs a dress. It is noon. I have about 3 hours before I need to pick up the kids. I need to make a decision. I am picking up exactly where I left off on the last episode. I need to either put the sleeves on next, or I need to attach the bodice to the skirt. And then put in a zipper, and then put in sleeves. I'm gonna do the sleeves first. I know the bodice fits. I know that that's gonna be okay. I'm not worried about the skirt either. I want to be able to get these sleeves in without pulling too much on this fabric. So I'm going to do exactly what I said before, stay stitch all the way around. I need to serge the sleeves. I'm not gonna do the snaps on that until absolute last. And when it's in my hot little hands and I know exactly how everything's fitting. So I think this is where I need to sink some sleeves in. For whatever reason, these sleeves make me nervous. The pattern said pleated, and this pleat is going to be really hard to replicate on the other side because I lined that up absolutely beautifully. And then this one, So I need to aim for a pleat to line up with the top stitch on the top, right there. And on the back, it's going to line up perfectly where the other seam line is. This is beautiful. I'm so excited. Okay. Oop. I need to trim that out. I didn't actually, no, I don't need to trim that out. I need to sink that just a touch deeper. Ooh. Okay, I have a slight mistake I need to fix. Let's take a look at what we've got. Okay, this is where we are currently at. This is the trim that I used. Now, this wasn't what I was planning at all. And had I really been thinking about this, I probably would have done this different. I don't like that I've got two different trims now being used on the same dress. And the reason for that is because I had a limited amount of this and I couldn't find it again. Irony, because I swear this is everywhere. And what I was originally thinking for this, even if I had had this, this is the top. Watch my finger now. And now the top is down here, which means you need to be able to have trim on both sides of this. If I were to do this again, I highly recommend to anyone who is doing this dress, put the trim on this flap, this cute little vest, whatever flouncy thing, before you sink it into anything. I highly suggest that. All right, I am not going to think about this too heavily and I'm going to accept it. I'm also going to make sure that everything gets ironed down. This material is doing a good job of getting ironed when maybe things have gotten a little pulled. Again, this material is doing this very happily when it needs to be doing that. All right, let's deal with collar. Okay, moving that down. Actually, that's very pretty. I like what has happened here. I just wasn't expecting it. So let's move this direction. What has now happened is this. I have taken off the button, sewed this down, and the way I like this to land is going to be like this, and then we're going to make sure that that folds in just, I don't know, oh, there it goes. All right, I'm going to put a snap here, here, and here. So 1, 2, 3, snap, 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 and that will close just fine. All right, that's the bodice. And this took a lot longer than I was expecting. And if my volume is wonky right now, it's because I know that I'm on top of the microphone and I know that I need to speak softer, but I don't know entirely how soft I'm supposed to speak for this to work. So again, everything that I'm doing is, well, an experiment, even the video recording. All right, I love this. This is very pretty. I don't like how black shows up on screen. It always looks like it's dusty or something, and it's not. It's a very rich, rich black, but then it looks faded if I shine light on it, but if I don't shine light on it, you can't see the details. So,